Let's do the business. It's none of your business. Do you want to have your own business? And my definition of business is choose your own hours, be your own boss, earn the amount of money that you want to earn, go on holidays when it suits you, work with the people that you want to work with, and live your life your way. So if that's exciting to you, then how do you have your own business? Because a lot of people share with me, I don't want to run my own business, it's too hard. And is it possible that that information comes from other people who have tried to run a business and failed? Or they're too scared to do it, so they tell you not to do it. And in the defense, that could be your family, your friends, your parents, who they just want you to have the best life and they're scared that you might not be able to run your own business. But is there a better question? What if you are successful? Are there businesses that are successful? And if you are that person who has your own business where you can choose your own hours, be your own boss, earn the amount of money that you want to earn, holiday when it suits you, and work with the people that you want to work with, could that be a great way to live your life? So as an exercise professional and as a woman who started in the exercise profession when I was 13 years of age, and I have blonde hair and I have no tertiary education, can you imagine how many people said to me, you can't be successful in business? Being an exercise professional is not even a real job. My parents said to me, when are you going to get a real job? And I'm going to skip forward to share with you how simple for me it was. I ended up on the Australian Young Rich list, so one of the richest people in Australia under the age of 40. And it was a pretty big story because I was a woman with blonde hair, with no tertiary education, and it's not really a career path that people take seriously. So how did that happen? And of course, it's all about the business. And it doesn't matter what career path you go into, whether you're a great hairdresser, a plumber, a builder, a car dealer, and you love cars, you're an exercise person because you are passionate about being healthy, fit and strong, you're a digger driver or you're a bus driver, they're all skills. And you have to develop those skills if you want to be good in that particular career path. But could the skill of running could the skill of running a business be different? There are a lot of people who are really good car mechanics, but they don't run a successful business. A lot of great hairdressers, they do beautiful hair design, but they don't run a successful business. So they share with you, you can't do it, it's impossible. Even though I'm a great hairdresser, my business failed. Even though I'm a great chef, my restaurant failed. And could that be simply not having correct business skills? So I learned very early on, and I share with you, again, it's a long story, but I cut it very short. I was given the opportunity I created an opportunity, I'll rephrase that, to work in a health club. And the health club said, you're too young, you don't have any experience, you don't know what you're doing. And I just said, look, if I bring more members to the health club, if I grow the profit line of the business, if we have better membership retention, and I cover my own income, so I earn enough money to live, and you don't have to pay me, I'm creating income through the health club, and I, of course, was applying for a position to manage a health club. There was no risk for the owner of the business, and I backed myself. And the only reason I could back myself was because I knew I had to get business skills. Now, I didn't have any at the time, but I knew I had to get them. I knew that I had to know how to market, how to sell, how to create customer service systems, how to employ the right people, how to look after risk management, make sure that the business was safe. There's a lot of skills involved in running a business. And I share that with you because it doesn't matter what you want to do and what you're passionate about. And I'll go even a step further. If you want to be a professional footballer, if you want to be an elite athlete, if you want to be a professional dancer or a musician, it's great to have the skill of singing and great to have the skill of dancing and great to have the skill of being able to kick a ball. But if you really want this to be your career path so you can choose your own hours, be your own boss, earn the amount of money that you want to earn and work with the people that you want to work with, is it possible that you need to have business skills? So I use elite athletes for an example. It's great to have a skill of playing the sport, but if you know how to market yourself, if you know how to sell merchandise, if you know how to grow the team, grow the fan base, is it possible that you become much more valuable to the team? So I'm sharing that with you because a lot of people don't take the exercise profession seriously. A lot of people still say to me, you can't make money as a gym owner, you just do it because it's your passion. You can't be successful as a personal trainer, there's too many personal trainers and none of them are making any money. And for that person to tell me that is probably their experience. They either don't know what they're talking about, or they've had that experience and they're bitter and twisted because of it. So that's pretty understandable. But I'll ask again, what if you could be successful? What if you could have a profitable, successful gym, personal training studio, exercise studio, boot camp, online fitness business? And are there people who are successful at that? And of course, the answer is yes. So that's why Max exists. Yes, we train people to be top-level exercise professionals, anatomy, physiology, exercise programming, nutrition, training elite athletes, training pregnant women, training children, training mature and motivated people. That's a really important part of being a top-level exercise professional. But what's the point of being a top-level exercise professional if you don't have any clients? And the only way to get clients is to be good at marketing and to be good at sales. So even if you don't want to run your own business, you just want to work in somebody else's business, and again, I'm going to use myself as an example. I've never started a business. I call myself an intrapreneur, not an entrepreneur. I've only ever gone into other people's businesses with business skills and helped the business grow. So I've always done this. Don't pay me any money. Don't pay me a wage. Don't invest anything financially into me at all until I show you how much money I've brought into the health club, and then I'm going to take a percentage of that, which is obviously the reason why I ended up on the BRW Young Rich list in Australia, because I didn't work for a wage. And you can become very wealthy, of course, if you work for a wage. Just ask the CEOs of some big companies. But I'll use them as a specific example. They have to have business skills. The CEOs that are earning $10, $20, $30 million a year or more, they only earn that kind of money because they have grown the business. And it's interesting because CEOs will lose their job very, very quickly and their very high paying salary if the business isn't growing. If the business is going broke, they get rid of those people pretty quickly. That's the board in the business. So do you want to know about business? And a lot of people say to me, no, I don't want to know how to market a business or make sales. But what if you did? What if it was simple? What if it was easy? What if it was common sense? And what if you had those skills? I'll use another example. I often ask people at the supermarket or the petrol station or in a retail store, what do you do when you're not here? And a lot of those people share with me, I'm studying at university. I always ask, what are you studying? And they share with me, I'm studying double degree in business and international marketing, or I'm getting a business degree. And I always ask, do you want to run your own business? And usually the answer is no. Usually people just say to me, I'm doing the business degree so I can get a better job. Well, if you want a job in a business and you want somebody else to pay you money, invest their money in you, could you be more valuable to the business if you had business skills? If your skills helped increase profit, increase sales, increase cash flow, increase customer and client retention, is it possible that you would be more valuable to the business? And when I go back to living your life the way I think everyone should live, I would love for everybody to live this way. Be your own boss, choose your own hours, earn the amount of money that you want to earn, holiday when it suits you, and work with the people that you want to work with. That has been my life, but I haven't ever started a business. When you go into a business and you make that business more profitable and you create better customer retention and you increase cash flow, then the owners of the business are very happy to let you choose your own hours, work when you want to work, holiday when it suits you, and in my case, I decided how much I was going to earn. So I would say to a business, this is how much money I'm going to bring into the business. I want a percentage of that. Now, you can't back yourself like that if you don't have marketing skills, if you don't have sales skills, you don't have great communication skills. So, of course, that's how the Max International College has developed. Yes, we train top-level exercise professionals, but without business skills, whether you work for someone else or you run your own business, again, it's a different skill set. So if you want to be an online exercise professional, if you want to have a home studio, if you want to own your own gym or buy a gym, if you want to work on cruise ships and or any other business, because of course as an international business college, we've got students from all over the world who have all different kinds of businesses. So I'll share again, it's okay to be a great hairstylist, but if you don't know how to run your business, your hairstyling business will go out of business. You can be a great digger driver, but if you don't run a good business, then people won't want to do business with you. I'll use that as a classic example. I've had a lot to do with digger drivers since I lived in the South Island of New Zealand, and it's really interesting because a lot of them, and I've been involved with quite a few now, they're very good at moving earth around. One guy in particular, when he's in his digger, he looks like he's dancing, waltzing with the machine. But the way he runs his business is terrible. Doesn't return calls, doesn't return text messages, arrives late, dresses poorly, very bad customer service. So yes, very good at the skill of digger driving, but not very good at business. So if you want to do both, then wouldn't that be awesome to combine your passion, your skill, your talent, your gift with profit and success, financial freedom, financial security, wealth, whatever you want to call it? Is it possible that yes, you have to have the skill, and then yes, you have to have the business skills? And that's what we do at Max. We train people to be top level exercise professionals, and then we train people how to run a great business. And how to run a great business is the same for everybody, whether you are a digger driver or a hairdresser or a builder, or you own a car yard, or you're a doctor or a lawyer. And it's interesting because, again, there's a lot of doctors that work for the government or work in a hospital. There's a lot of lawyers that work for the government. But if you want to have your own business as a lawyer or a doctor, you have to know how to run the business side of a medical practice or a legal practice. So whatever it is that you want to do, and I wish this for everybody, be healthy, fit and strong, have a career or business that you love, be financially free and have great people in your life. And that's what Max is all about. And that's why I love to live my life to the max, and I do every day. Super duper doo, how are you? Living my life to the max.